for that retirement plan. If you'd like to hear more about the available options for your 401k, 403b, or other retirement account, please give our office a call at 503-253-3000 to schedule a complimentary consultation. Investment advisory services offered through CWM LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
We're planning a trip to Spain later this year.
But our Spanish
is pretty bad. So we're using Babbel.
Babbel's conversation-based method teaches you real-life words and phrases. And with Babbel's interactive, bite-sized lessons, you'll remember what you learned.
There's no easier way to learn another language.
Ahora hablamos español.
He just said now we speak Spanish.
Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com.
Welcome back. It's the Friday edition of Portland's Afternoon News here on FM News 101 KXL. Glad to have you here as we get ready to start the weekend. I'm Tim Lance. And it is one of the most fun weeks of the year for Ducks fans. From the KXL Sports Desk, here's Peter Sampson.
It's rivalry week. That means Ducks versus Washington tomorrow. That kicks off at 4:30 from Husky Stadium on ABC. And the Beavers are visiting Colorado looking for that 6th win, which would mean they're eligible for a bowl game. That kicks off at 4 o'clock. And the Trailblazers are trying to snap a 3-game losing streak and get Damian Lillard going in the process. They're hosting the Pacers at 7:30. Oregon's Chris Duarte is off to a hot start with the Pacers. He's averaging 17 points on 43% from the three-point line. With sports at 15 to 45, I'm Peter Sampson, FM News 101.
All right, Peter, thanks. Appreciate that. 4:16 now on FM News 101 KXL. This is something we wanted to share with you today. You know, I think we can all agree, too, that if you're sent to jail, it's not supposed to be fun, right? But inmates in Oklahoma say that some jail employees actually took things a little bit too far. They've got a federal lawsuit now that claims inmates were forced to stand for 3 hours in what they call stress positions. The inmates who were suing were also handcuffed, and they were forced to listen to this. Yeah, that's torture. All right, so anyway, the plaintiffs claim that the 2 former detention officers used that Baby Shark song to teach them a lesson because they felt that disciplinary action within the detention center was not working. Jim Ferretti, that's got to be unconstitutional.
Yes, that's not fair. I mean, if you had to choose, though, would you rather sit there and be forced to listen to that or let it go?
Oh, wow.
Oh, boy. See? Tough choices, huh?
You know what? I'm going to have to go with Let It Go because that's just a little less annoying at this point.
But Baby Shark you can dance to.
You know, now that I think about it. There we go. Yeah, all right. You got a point there. Okay, so 417 now. Bloodworks Northwest. There's an emergency need for more blood donors. Learn how you can help. Bloodworksnw.org. We are bound by blood. Traffic and weather together. He's in for Tim Taylor. Here's Jim.
There's a report of a crash somewhere. No, I'm all right. Here we go. We do have a report of a crash. 84 eastbound, right after you leave 20, or right after you leave I-5. Not seeing it on the cameras right now. Reports are it's off to the side of the road, not blocking, but definitely some heavy traffic through that area, all the way out past 82nd if you're heading eastbound on the Banfield. Inbound Banfield also slowing as you approach Hollywood down to the I-5 split. It is a good 45-minute ride right now if you're heading northbound on I-5, taking you past downtown Portland up to the Interstate Bridge in Vancouver. Also got problems over on the east side of town, 205 northbound, heavy across the Glen Jackson Bridge into Vancouver. And right now, 20 minutes to get you in from 217 down to the Vista Ridge Tunnel, inbound on the Sunset. Outbound Sunset still hampered a little bit by a little crash there near Cedar Hills. And you're looking at 13 minutes now from 217 out to Cornelius Pass Road. Your next update within 10 minutes. Stay connected with traffic on the 7s, mornings and afternoons, only on FM News 101 KXL.
Terra Firma Foundation Systems, the Northwest solution for safer foundations, dry basements, and level concrete. One easy call can save you the worry, or visit GoTerraFirma.com. Here's your forecast with KGW's Matt Safino. We'll look for steady rain to pick up after midnight tonight, continue into Saturday morning. I have about 50 on Saturday, so cool. Snow level down to 3,000 feet. Showers possible, thunderstorms into Sunday. I'm Matt Savino, FM News 101.
Thank you, Matt. It's 55 degrees in Portland, and it's now 4:19. That means it is time for the 5 things that you need to know today.
Number 5.
The NFL has missed a deadline in the investigation into the Washington football team. In Congress, the House Oversight and Reform Committee made that claim today, but an NFL spokesman says the league has responded to the committee, and he also insisted they're still sorting through relative documents.
Number 4.
Former Secretary of State Colin Powell is being remembered by his family and his colleagues during a memorial service at the Washington National Cathedral. Former Secretary of State Madeleine Albright called Powell one of the most gentle and decent people she's ever encountered.
My heart is sad, for I have lost a friend.
She also referred to Powell's kindness throughout his career and his entire adult life.
Number 3.
President Biden pretty happy, he says, with today's October jobs reports.
America's getting back to work. Our economy is starting to work for more Americans.
That's the message that the president delivered today after seeing the economy had added 531,000 jobs.
Number 2.
About a dozen states, including Arizona and Missouri, are now suing the Biden administration to block the new COVID-19 vaccine mandate. Under the federal guidelines, workers must be vaccinated or get tested weekly, usually at their cost. Companies with at least 100 employees have until January 4th to comply.
Number 1.
Pfizer is coming out with a new pill designed to fight COVID-19. This is the second such pill. It's taken now for 5 days to prevent the virus from making copies of itself. The data hasn't been peer-reviewed or published yet, but Pfizer says it will submit its data to the FDA as soon as possible. And those are the 5 things that you need to know today. I'm Tim Lance on Portland's Afternoon News. It's 4:21 now on FM News 101 KXL, and time for Reach on the Radio.
Sesame ramen bowls. From the kitchen table in New York City, here's Rachel Ray. It's Rachel on the Radio.
Now we're going to start building these bowls. So we're going to take some of the roast mushroom and shallot, some raw rainbow carrots. I'm going to take some shredded greens of any kind. Of course, there's a giant bed of the noodles underneath that. And then we take our reconstituted mushrooms and our stock. Pour that over the top. And this is what I call a delicious hot mess.
For this recipe and more food tips, go to RachelRayShow.com. Tune in tomorrow for more Rachel on the Radio. This feature is presented by Rocket Mortgage. Whether you're buying your first home or your forever home, you want a mortgage lender who can help you plan with certainty. For home loans that work for you, Rocket can.
This is Portland's Afternoon News. I'm Tim Lance. It's 4:22 on FM News 101 KXL. And coming up for you at 4:27, traffic and weather. Then at 4:34, we take a look at a Portland employer in need of some help. And without it, your holiday gifts may be impacted. Check back several times throughout your day and stay connected with FM News 101 KXL and KXL.com.
Stay informed on your drive home.
Portland's Afternoon News.
FM News 101 KXL.
Hey Portland, prepare your roof now for what's to come later. Ask for Roof Life of Oregon.
Look, staying healthy isn't easy. Watching your diet, hitting the gym, avoiding stress. But a good night's rest helps boost your overall health and wellness. And it couldn't be easier. The Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed effortlessly adjusts and responds to both of you. The result? You wake up ready for anything. Proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep. Don't miss our weekend special. Save $1,000 on the Sleep Number 360 Special Edition Smart Bed, plus special financing. Ends Monday. Special financing subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required.